The Food Safety Modernization Act is now officially law. The bill, recently passed by Congress, gives the Food and Drug Administration the authority to hire nearly 18,000 new employees to inspect the food we eat. And for Louisiana, that could be a good thing.
You're looking at a Louisiana industry devastated by cheap and potentially unsafe foreign imports. Catfish production across Louisiana has dropped by more than 10,000 acres since 2002, according to the LSU Ag Center. Part of the reason is because the USDA would hold local catfish growers to higher standards than those who grow foreign catfish. But USDA Undersecretary for Food Safety Dr. Elizabeth Hagan says with the Food Safety Modernization Act, the double standard is gone.
So when we put forth a regulation about catfish safety, catfish inspection for American catfish, foreign producers will have to meet those same requirements.
While the new law does level the playing field, Louisiana Farm Bureau Associate Commodity Director Kyle McCann says there are still a few questions he'd like to have answered.
Now, how do you do that? How do you pay for it all? That's what the regulatory process will involve as this new law gets implemented.
Michael Taylor, the Deputy Commissioner for Foods at the Food and Drug Administration, says even with full funding, not all seafood coming into the U.S. would be inspected.
I don't think we will ever have enough inspectors for FDA to comprehensively test all the food imports. You know, there are 12 million food import entries every year. I don't think anybody wants us to have enough inspectors to look at all those. So what Congress has done is given us a toolkit for making up for that limitation.
Taylor says the FDA would allow the importer to make assurances as to the safety of the food and that the FDA would use third-party inspectors.
We'll be establishing a much more rigorous system for putting the burden on the importer to demonstrate to us that the food that they're bringing in really does meet our standards, has been produced under the same standards as domestic product.
Taylor says that would be most beneficial to Louisiana because the FDA does inspect shrimp imports and would level the playing field when it comes to food safety. And as for concerns about Gulf seafood following the British petroleum oil disaster, Taylor says tests show it is safe.
So we have a lot of confidence that seafood in the market today is safe, has not been adversely affected, by the oil spill.